the dividend news, we do have Philip Edison Co., which announced a dividend increase of 5.1% to 10 cents monthly per share. This is a REIT. I believe this marks the 4th year of dividend increases. I'm not sure why this is showing 2021, but I believe it's 2024, but I'll have to double check. I just noticed that. We do also have Verizon, which actually announced a dividend hike of 1.8% on Wednesday, marking 18 consecutive years of dividend increases. They will be paying out a new quarterly payment of 67.75 cents. And then we also have UTZ Brands, which announced a second special dividend for 2024 with a small extra payment of 1 penny per share. And the third to last one that we have here, guys, is Broadcom. Broadcom actually announced a 1% dividend increase. This is mostly due to the fact that after the stock split, the dividend payment would have been 52.5 cents. So they just went ahead and rounded it up to 53 cents quarterly. And then the second to last one, we have Brady Corporation, which announced its dividend increase of 2.1% to 24 cents quarterly. This actually follows a dividend hike of 2.2% in the previous 2 years, marking 37 consecutive years of annual dividend growth. And the last one we have here, guys, is Vici Properties, which hiked its dividend by 4.2% to a new record high of 43 cents quarterly per share. This marks 6 consecutive years of dividend increases. What's up, everybody? This is Antonio here, bringing you episode 255 of the portfolio update. So hopefully you guys are doing awesome. I definitely am, or trying to be, but anyways, you guys already know we come back. It's Sunday. It's time to see what the portfolio did. You know, how it grew, how it went down, what I bought, what I sold, what options I placed, which ones I had to manage. We did put some options this week, and you know, the market has just been down this past week. I want to show you that actually, but you guys already know that every single Sunday, guys, we come back, we you know, try to grow this dividend snowball. So this is a Google Scripts or a Google Sheets that I do have. I have scripts on them. We'll kick them off later in the video, but we'll see how much our portfolio is projected to make. So we're trying to aim on the monthly passive income to about 425. We've already surpassed it. It's showing 683, but that is because I have about $87,000 invested into SNSXX, which is just a US Treasury. Once they start cutting rates, that might get affected, but in general, those 87,000, I want to put those into equity so that they can become passive income for me, and you know, so that'll decrease my monthly projected income there, because I will be invested into low dividend yielding companies that have double-digit 5-year CAGR. So in the long term, they will pay out much better. But anyways, you'll see here, guys, annual dividends $3,018.62. I need to make that video, guys, because we're a couple months behind. We're actually way higher. We're probably past 4,000. I'm not sure. We'll have to check on that. Quarterly dividends, same thing. We're really working on Q3. I believe Q3 or Q4. I'm not sure. You know, I've been really busy in my personal life, so I'm hoping this week I catch up on everything, guys. A lot of stuff has changed for me, so I do have a lot more time that hopefully I can allocate to the channel, and we can see all this passive income grow. We'll see what happens on the options premium here, guys. You'll see that for the month of September, so far we have $154.35 we've made so far. If we do look at the rate of return, that is a 4.44% on my money invested, which is really great, because remember, this is just a cherry on top of the growth of my portfolio, on top of the dividends that come in. And you know, this is just a cherry that we were not expected to get, but we are getting, because we are leveraging covered calls, cash secured puts. Mainly cash secured puts is what we're leveraging. And then if I do show you guys here the options as well, total we've collected $5,504.40, guys, in the past 9 months, I guess 8 months. And then we still have September, October, November, December. We'll see where that ends up. It'd be pretty awesome if we end up with like maybe $7,000, $8,000. You know, that'd be super awesome. And then if I show you the goals, guys, because every single Sunday we come back, we look at our goals, make sure we're on focus, we're on track. and we don't get distracted. But the first one is more towards my channel. That's to reach 20,000 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel or returning viewer that has not subscribed, consider subscribing. It's completely free. I charge nothing. All I ask in return is that you drop a big thumbs up on the video, guys. It definitely helps out the channel. It costs you nothing, and you are helping a small YouTuber try to be noticed a little bit from my journey, because we are going to get this portfolio to $1 million. We'll see how long that takes, but guys, we've already hit some really great milestones. As you see here, on June 9th 2024, we hit 250k. That's 25% to our milestone, and I need to go back and add the dates for these other ones when we achieve these, and it'll be really cool when we come back a couple years from now when we're in the millions. So I'm hoping we achieve it. We'll see. So make sure you follow along. And then goal number 2, that is to reach $425 per month selling, I guess not selling options, but collecting dividends passively. We have to do nothing for that, guys. Passive income is the best type of income, especially when it comes to taxes too. They do become qualified dividends, which is really awesome. And you'll see we are trying to get to 425, but I do not count this as complete because we are, mostly invested into SNSXX. So once they get invested into equities, we'll see where that ends up. Goal number 3 is to reach $126,000 invested amount of money. We are at $124,000, guys, $26.84. So about $2,000 more to go, and then we'll achieve this. Which, if we look at goal number 4, that is to dollar cost average $100 into the portfolio every single week, which does help out with goal number 3. We also have goal number 5, which is to drip an additional $25 into the portfolio every time a company is about to go ex-dividend date. So I typically buy $25 worth of that company before they hit ex-dividend date, and then that way I collect those little crumbs. They drip back, and hopefully in the long term they compound much nicer. And it does also force me to add a little bit more into the portfolio, because I dollar cost average $100 no matter what the market's doing. And in the long term, hopefully that pays off. Goal number 6, to try to get about $100 per month selling options and premium. I think we've already surpassed this, but I gotta check it out, see what the percentage is there. And then goal number 7 is to get to 1,000 shares of SCHD, guys. We're chipping away at it. I'm gonna show you where we're at that position, because I did buy some this week, so it'll definitely be exciting. So stick around for that. On the dividend payout, if I do show you, we do have a couple companies that have announced dividends, I guess from last week, and hopefully this week we have a couple more. But in general, we do have a couple companies paying out. We have Microsoft on the 12th, we got Google on the 16th, we got Lockheed Martin on the 27th, and Waste Management on the 27th, and then Nvidia on the 3rd of October. And some of these are going to go ex-dividend date. So like Google is going ex-dividend date. We have Nvidia, we have Waste Management. So I'll be dropping some money in there, buying some of these ex-dividend dates because of my goals, and hopefully we collect some pretty nice dividends in general. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and jump over here to the portfolio. So as you guys will see, the portfolio is at $265,225.85 on the day change. It is showing about 2,459 cents. That it's down by about 0.90%. 3-month change is showing about $13,600, which is about 5.42% on the green so far. But if we look at the 1 month, guys, we are down a little bit more. So we're down we're only up by 7,000, so about a 2.83%. And if I do show you guys here, actually the index, the S&P 500, which tracks it, we look at I have the 1 month here, but you guys see we've been going up, and then on August 30th, this past Friday, guys, we actually, I guess not this past Friday, but the 30th of August, that was a Friday, we did hit the top so far, and then we started trending downwards, guys, and so far we are down 4.25% on the S&P 500. I don't know if we'll continue to go down. The Fed is expected to cut rates. Potentially, we'll see what the market does. In my case, guys, I'm playing it simple, dollar cost averaging. If it's going down, if it's going up. Obviously, if it's going down, I'm gonna try my best to push a little bit more money into the portfolio. I am a little bit tight on money this year just because of some investments I've been doing locally, and you know, it has been consuming most of my time. But if not, I would be actually pushing a lot of my income into the stock market, and in the long term, guys, my future self would thank me for that. That's what I'm planning to do. If we do look at the 6 month though, this is the reason why I'm doing it, guys. Look at this trend upwards. If I show you, they are up about 5%. This is a 10% from the peak, about a 10.36% return, which is very amazing there. And if I do show you the year to date, you know, it's just been on a trend. 5-year, super high total. You guys can see the trend upwards. There'll be volatility downwards, upwards, whatever the case is, but the trend has been going upwards, guys, and that is what I want my money to do, my net worth to continue to go up as well. If I show you the NASDAQ, which is the QQQ, we do look at the 1 month. They also hit on Friday, August 30th, $476, which then they actually are down about a 5.79%. What I plan to do is just continue to dollar cost average. If we look at the year to date here, they are still up. And then if we look at the 5-year, you guys can just see the trends, total years. So you would have made some really great money passively. And what I plan to do is not worry about it. Probably buy more, you know, continue to sell options and collect those little crumbs so that we can buy more shares at these lower prices. We could potentially drop more, guys. We don't know what might be the case there, but yeah, that's what I plan to do. If I do show you guys here though the positions, you'll see that we are actually in the total gains by $29,657.23, which is about 12.60%. And then we do have available cash about 229 cents available to deploy. If I do show you also, we do have over 100 shares of Alphabet, which is really awesome. They are down though, so we're going to try to dollar cost average downwards. A couple other positions, you'll see we have Microsoft here. We have actually a cash secure put for them that expires the next week on the 13th of September with a strike price of $3.90. And then if we do look, guys, SCHD, we have 860 shares, guys. We gotta get to 1,000. We have 140 shares more to go. I think we will achieve it. We'll see where that ends up. And then if I show you SNSXX, we have $87,000 invested in this. This is a little to no risk investment, earning us about a 5% return annually. They do pay out monthly, so it's great to see. And if I do show you guys here the portfolio performance, you'll see that we are up in gains by $59,474.81. Rate of return 29.43%. And then if I do show you guys projected income, September is showing about $602.12, and then October $955.97. I guess that's probably showing SCHD, because our SCHD position is getting larger and larger every single quarter, which is really awesome. I think it's dripping about 8 shares or so. Imagine when it's dripping 20 shares, guys, and at that point that leverage of compounding is really amazing. If I do show you guys here the history, I have it from the last 7 days. If I go to the very bottom, you'll see that a lot of the cash secure puts I was placing in covered calls, they just expired worthless. We got to keep the premium, which is really awesome. On the 3rd of September, we actually got the Visa dividend, $15.52. And then on the 3rd as well, sold a Microsoft cash secured put for a strike price of 402 with 50 cents that expired on the 6th of September. We got paid $88.34 after fees. We also got the dividend from Visa, which dripped back into itself, buying about 0.05 shares. And then you'll see on the 5th as well, I went ahead and bought my Google, $25, because at that goal that we set ourselves, they will be going ex-dividend date. So I went ahead and bought that. And now we're going to be collecting a little bit more of those crumbs from Google. And then on the 5th, we did do another sell to open. We sold a Microsoft cash secure put at a $400 strike price that expired on the 6th. They paid us about $40.34. So far, about $128 is what we've made so far in premium on that, which is great. If we do look on the 5th of September, I bought SEHD, guys, 2 shares, $165.91. I'm basically using the premium I'm collecting from these options and buying SEHD. We got to get to 1,000 shares. I think it's a great strategy. We'll see where we end up with that. Of course, I do have to account for taxes, but it's better than nothing here. And on the 5th, guys, we bought Microsoft. We bought $100 worth of Microsoft. So I went ahead, that was about 0.24 shares. I went ahead and dropped in my $125 deposit, $100 to dollar cost average, and then $25 because of the Google that was going ex-dividend date. And then guys, on the 6th, which was that Friday, I actually had to roll my Microsoft, one of my Microsoft cash secure puts. I went and did a buy to close. I had that Microsoft 402.50 share strike price that expired on the 6th of September. I believe Microsoft closed below that, but I went ahead and rolled it just in case. I paid $182.66 to close this, and then I did a sell to open, so I did a roll. I went down in strike price by about $12.50 till next week on the 13th of September, and then they paid me $208, so I got to keep the difference, so about what, $26 or so. And then I went ahead on the 6th as well. I went ahead and bought some what was it called, Google, $100 worth of Google, 0.65 shares, which is really awesome. Cannot complain with that, guys. But let's go ahead and see how much we collected in passive income this week. So I'll click the calculate dividends, and guys, $15.52, the Visa dividend, completely awesome. And as well, if you were to account the options, which are kind of passive, we would have collected way more. But let's go ahead and wrap up this video by seeing how much we grew the dividend snowball, guys. So I'll jump over to the dashboard on the Google Sheets. I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, so we're here at the dashboard. You'll see here that I do have a copy of this over here, and we can kind of just see when we kick off the scripts, which will be great. Again, on the option return, we do have September, which we're doing pretty great for the first week, 154. Total return for the year, 4.44%. Cannot complain with that, guys. Super happy with that. And then you'll see we have about 3 more weeks in September, and then August we did really well as well. August we made $784. Who gives you $784, guys? This is what my portfolio did with a little bit of knowledge, and you know, cannot complain on that. Obviously, I did mess up on some where my Microsoft and Apple shares did get sold out, but that's okay. We're gonna, you know, hopefully make some more money, eventually get assigned those positions back, and you know, continue to make more money in general. On the dividend payout, we do have 5 companies that are expected to announce dividends, and then we do have portfolio tools, get latest dividends. Once you click on it, this will get wiped. It'll parse out the portfolio positions in my portfolio, see if any of them announce dividends. So let's go ahead and click on it, give it a second or two. I have all these scripts available for free, guys. All I ask in return is that you're subscribed with that notification. Definitely would appreciate it. And guys, looks like, I believe it was Meta now that's showing up. They will be going ex-dividend date on the 16th of September. They'll be paying out 50 cents, which is great to see. They'll be paying out on the 26th, ex-dividend date 16th. And yeah, so if I do show you guys here the settings, we can go ahead and get rid of this. Let's go ahead and jump over to Empower, which has the positions of my Schwab, I guess my Schwab positions for my portfolio. So let's go ahead and jump over there. All right, guys, so we're at Empower under my Schwab account. This actually has my positions from this whole week. So if you click this green button, it's called Copy Holdings. This copies the content of my portfolio into the clipboard, which then we can right click, paste, special values only, and now we are good to go. We'll go over here to Holdings. This is an actually old snapshot of my portfolio from last week. You'll see that SCHD, we were at 858, but now we're at 860. So whenever I go over here to portfolio tools, update portfolio holdings, this will get wiped. It'll parse out the new stuff we just pasted, and we'll see how much we grew the dividend snowball. Again, all these scripts are available for free, guys. Just go ahead and make sure that you help me out by subscribing with the notification. You drop a big thumbs up on the video, and yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and click on it, give it a second or two, and there it goes, guys. We can jump back over here. Everything is being auto calculated, and you'll see on the projected dividend yield a 3.09% compared to a 3.03 from last week. That is because the market has been going downwards. Yield on cost, we're still at 3.49%. On the yearly, we're at $8,204.08 compared to $8,195. So we went up about $9 On the monthly, we went up about 67 cents. So that's really great. Monthly, now we're making 67 cents every single month now. And then weekly, $157.77 compared to $157.61 from last week. On the day, we went up by about 3 pennies, so now $22.48. And then hourly, 94 cents every single hour. And then hourly work wage, guys, this is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid an hourly rate of $3.94. And eventually we're going to try to get this to minimum wage. We'll see how long that takes. But yeah, guys, this is actually all I have for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe with the notification, and if you stuck all the way to the very end, let me know by dropping a hashtag red, because guys, the market is going downwards. Hopefully you guys are taking advantage. Probably not too fast. We don't know what the market might do. We could drop another 10%, another 20%. We do not know, but hopefully you guys are picking up some little bit positions, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. Dollar cost averaging, trying to accumulate some shares at better deals, and hopefully I can use a lot of my more income into the portfolio, because in the long term my future self will thank me. And as you guys can see, the portfolio trend is going upwards. We got to get it to $1 million. I think we will eventually. It will take some work, some time, and dedication, but we will get it there, guys. But anyways, I will see you guys in the comment section. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.